back. Today we are planning in my principal planner, and I don't know if you noticed, but it looks a little different this week. So I'm going to be using Summer Elements from Live Love Posh. I just got the sticker book in. It has some super cute stickers. I'm going to use this first set, which is like the peach set, which Kelliva Plan had a sticker book. It was one of the seasonal ones, I believe. And she used these and it was so cute, and when I saw them in here I was like, it just screams kind of summer, and I thought it'd be really cute for this spread, and especially since this is a Live Love Posh paper, I thought it'd be cute to do that too. Now I ordered both of these things from the warehouse sale, and I kept seeing this layout in their videos and I was like, oh my goodness, what layout is that? Because I need it. And sorry about the motorcycle that just went down the road. And I thought, looking at it, it would be perfect for what I need. So currently I'm using the dashboard layout from the Happy Planner, and I'm going to try it out this week and see how things go. And the way that I'm using the Happy Planner dashboard is they have their checklist, which is here, and then they have 2 boxes here, and then your notes section down here. I have been using this for to-dos, and I have been using this for notes. I was using 1 box for my administrative assistant and 1 box for my upcoming events. I did like how this had 3 because, well, over the summer it's not going to matter so much, but when school starts back, I like the idea of having like 1 box for each of the sections of grade, like K2, 3, 5, 6, 8, and like the topics we need to discuss with them or things that needed to be taken care of or something like that. Then my to-do list, and then notes / I could even divide it in half if I wanted to and do like a note section and things for my administrative assistant that I needed from her. So but for this summer, I think what I'm going to do is leave this as notes, leave this as to-dos, 1 box for her, 1 box for something else, and then I might have 1 box be decor since I don't need 3 sections right here. And then the thing I loved the most about this is that they have, for each day, you have a box that's empty, and then you have bullet points. So I've noticed in the last week, especially, well, in terms of planning this, I just finished the week of July 8th, and I have been having to have a lot of meetings and interview a lot of people, and every day has been like lists of who's coming in for a meeting and whatnot, and then a mix of like the to-dos, and like I've started where all the meetings are, but I feel like I didn't have all those things in place for, like, I normally put boxes and stuff in my assistant principal planner, but now like I feel like I'm having more meetings come up that were not originally scheduled, and that's part of like the transition into taking this role. I started in June, but now I'm officially the one solely in charge, so a lot of the meetings are now like just popping up, and a lot of the people that work for the diocese wanting to come in and check with me and introduce themselves and all that, even though I have been a part of the diocese for a while, but I'm working with them now in a different capacity. So I think this is really going to be great because I can put all the meetings here, and then I can put all the to-dos here, and then I'll kind of keep it so this information is highlighted and my attention's drawn here, and then this is just whatever other things need to get done. So we'll try it out. I'm going to see how it works. I already did some of my dashboard layouts for the rest of this month, so it'll really be kind of this week, and then I might go ahead in the next week or so and decorate the first week of August and see how that works. That was probably a lot of information and you probably didn't care, but that's where my thought process is if you want to know where things are. And you know, it's perfectly okay to change your system. It doesn't have to be like, if something's not working or you're unsure of what to do, like it's okay to like get a new paper and try something else out. And especially with this job, like I have a lot of like, I mean, I have an idea of what's coming, but I also haven't done this before. So, you know, it's going to be a lot of trial and error. until I find what the perfect solution is going to be for me. And that's okay. You got to give yourself grace to get things worked out and find what's going to make you most productive. So I'm going to put these mainly in the box because, well, over the summer we don't really go into the office Friday, but sometimes I do work that day, and then Saturday and Sunday I don't really use my work planner for. I did put in ice cream on Thursday. It's not anyone's birthday. I actually have a teacher's birthday on Friday, so I will put a little note for that. But I'm having lunch with some of my coworkers from my last school, so we decided we were going to stay in touch with each other and schedule it. So far we've had little meetings. We're going to do lunch for right now over the summer, since we all kind of, they're the administrative assistants there, and they're just working for a part of the day over the summer. This dog is really big compared to that chair. I was going to stick it there, but that's not going to work. We'll just put it over here. And what was I saying? Oh, lunch with my coworkers. Then when school year starts back, I think we're going to transition into dinners. But it was really fun the last time getting to see them that way. Everyone's so sorry about these trucks. Everyone's a little sad about the change from my old school. So we decided we were going to make sure we stayed in contact. Alrighty. You know what? I might layer these flowers. This dog is like so cute. My pup passed away in December, kind of unexpectedly. She was doing fine, and then all of a sudden she got kind of sick, and then was not doing well after that, and I ended up having to make the decision to let her go over the Rainbow Bridge. And time has passed a little bit more. I told myself I would look into getting another pup maybe over the summer, except for, oh my goodness, have any of you bought a dog recently, like, or looked into it? Because like, it is so expensive if you get one from a breeder. Like, I've just been looking kind of all over the place. I had a Chiweenie, so she was a Chihuahua Dachshund mix, and I've been looking at more Cavapoos and stuff recently, so that's what kind of this reminds me of. But it's just like, my pup was only 7 and 8 pounds, pretty much. She was around in that range, and I loved having a tiny little dog, and it was my favorite thing to have her. And she was such a diva. She had all her bows and all her little outfits and everything, and I really want another tiny dog. So I've looked at like different rescue places and stuff, but they all have like the big dogs, like the labs and the pits and all that stuff, and I'm like, I don't want a ginormous dog. And then there are some like Chihuahua mixes, but they're all mixed with like terriers and stuff, again getting too big. And I was just like, where are the tiny ones? So then I started looking. I was like, well, maybe I'll look at breeders and see how that goes. And that has turned into the craziest experience ever. I mean, they are charging, I'll ask like how much a dog is, and one person told me a price, and then she said like, you know, different colors and stuff do different things. And I then asked like what's the difference between like the regular pricing and like if I wanted a toy, because that's the size, like definitely under 10 pounds is what I want. And she told me it was like more than double the price of just the standard size dog. And it was, the one lady, it was like $4,000 for the toy pups. $4,000, like for a dog, like when a puppy, and you're still gonna have to pay vet bills on top of it. And I just about had a heart attack. I was just like, oh my goodness, I can't. I'm like, I want a dog, but I'm not spending $4,000 on a dog. Like, I'm sorry. I just refuse. So I'm sorry if you are breeding dogs and And if you've bought a dog for that and you can make it work, that's great. But I still have, my bank account is still a teacher bank account, even though I took a new job and I cannot afford a $4,000 dog. As cute as they are, like they are so stinking adorable. I watch all the little videos and it kills me because I'm like, oh my goodness, it's so cute. And then I think about how much it costs and I'm like, ooh, I would like to also provide food for the dog. So, we'll see. We'll see where I end up. I just keep looking and whatnot. My last pup, my uncle, actually, he's a police officer, and he actually found her for me. And he was out on a call. He got a call and was nearby to this house. And this lady had these little tiny puppies, and he asked her about the puppies and if they were like what she was planning on doing with them. And she said, well, she was keeping one and she had 2 granddaughters, taking the other 2, and then there was one left and she was just going to give it away to somebody. And so he called me up and he was like, you know, we found this dog, like, you want to come look at it? She said, you can look at it. And I was like, oh my goodness, like, this is crazy. And so we went and looked at her, and she was adorable and perfect. And Miss Chloe was the best dog in the whole world. Like, I know probably everybody says that about their pups, but she was. And I miss her so, so much. And it's kind of been sad, like, you get home from work and like I'm used to talking to her and playing with her and doing all the things, and now the house just feels so empty. And I think I've slowly been getting more and more ready to maybe get another dog, but we'll see. The right one will come along. I'm not going to force it. I'm not gonna push it, because she was amazing dog, and she was an amazing dog, and she came into my life. I had said I'd slightly started looking for dogs, and she came along and I could not have asked for a better dog. She was just perfect, and well, it was perfect for me. And so I was joking with my mom the other day that I should call up my uncle and tell him to go search for another dog for me, since he did such a great job the first time. But we'll see. Let's see if he's out on patrol. Do you spot any more cute little ones? Go do a drive-by at that lady's house again. But anyway, so right now there is nothing scheduled for this week, but every time I mean, there's this dinner and then there's a staff birthday this day. I mean, lunch, but, so I'm not gonna, no other major events previously scheduled. I'm sure something will come up, so I will put some things here as needed. But I think the only thing I wish is like the line in between each day was a little bit darker to show the division, but it's okay. I guess it's so like if you had more on a particular day or something, but this is looking pretty cute so far. I kind of want to do a little quote here. I just leave this with my decor box. Eat, sleep, camp, summer state of mind. Memories will last forever. So, well, I guess, sorry, I did not mean to go on this whole dog talk over one little sticker. If any of you know any pups that, or any breeders that you found that do not sell their dogs for $4,000, like $1,000 or under, I could maybe work with here, but let me know. Or like what type of dog maybe you have that you really love that I should be looking into. Like maybe I haven't thought of things. I really love the Cavaliers, but they seem a little too big for me. I know like 15 pounds is not that big of a dog, but I really would rather have a dog. It just works better for my lifestyle if it's like under 10 pounds. So if there's a breed that you really love, or anything like that, let me know, because maybe I need to look at something different. I've been looking at miniature dachshunds. I did look up Chiweenies, but I haven't found too many of those. I've looked up, well, I did look at Cavaliers. I did look at Cavapoos. I've looked at Cavapoochins. So that sort of thing. I kind of was leaning towards the Cavapoos, but I don't know. Then I'm like, having a poodle, like, comes with all the grooming fees and stuff too. So then I kind of go back to, oh, I just want like a short-haired dachshund, or like Chiweenie, because Chloe, I didn't really have to, I mean, she had to get her nails done, but I didn't have to like really take her to get groomed, and then she would just have her bath at home, which she thoroughly enjoyed. That was sarcasm. Like, so anyway, that was my rambling for today. So this is my typical dashboard. So I will probably tape these down in here. These ones do stick out a little further than the Happy Planner pages, but so it might drive me a little crazy. We'll see. But there's this, and I guess I'll go ahead and write some of the things in here. So lunch, oh, this does not want to write. And then notes. All right. There's a couple Amandas at my new school, which is crazy because there are so many Amandas at my new school, and my middle name is Amanda, and I taught a student last year with that name, but I have not been around too many recently, so it's crazy to all of a sudden be working with a whole bunch. To do. Upcoming. I do like that, other than this one, all these headings are blank and there's nothing written on them, so you can kind of put the headers down and customize them to what you want. It's really nice. So I will let you know how this spread works out for my principal planner. And just to recap, we use Summer Elements from Live Love Posh, and then Live Love Posh pages. I can't remember what this layout was called. It was not a dashboard layout. It was something else, like a weekly task list or something. I don't know. I will, in the next video, I will write what this is, and I will try to put a link down in the description for what it is. I do not have an affiliate or anything with Live Love Posh, so it would just be a generic link for that. So if you like this video, I hope you come back next week and check out the other videos that I have, and I hope you have the best week ever. See you next time, darlings. Bye.